Greetings, my fellow YouTubians. Yes, that's right. It is time for another contest. A lot of my viewers have been writing to me asking me to do another contest, and I really wanted to do one. They're fun, but I wasn't really sure what to do it on, what the topic would be, what the format would be. Luckily, a few of my viewers have suggested topics for me, and concepts and ideas, and one of them is one of my favorite viewers of Moo Monkey Matters, and she said that I ought to take suggestions from people on movies to see that I haven't already seen, movies that are good to see over and over again. And I thought that's a good idea. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take it one step farther, and I'm going to make the template for this contest be movies that I watch twice in a row. In other words, the ideas that I get, the suggestions that I get, I'm going to watch the entire movie from beginning to end, and then as soon as it's over, immediately go back to the beginning, watch the whole thing a second time, right then and there. Minus bathroom breaks, of course. So, that will be a true test of whether or not a movie is interesting or exciting enough to really recommend it strongly. If it's still great after two viewings. So, here are the rules. Movies only. I'm not doing episodes of TV shows. I'm certainly not doing entire seasons of TV shows, and not television specials that have been put on DVD either. Just movies to sort of, narrow down the field a little bit. Rule number 2, these have to be on DVD. They can't be movies that are playing in the theater. I should tell you right now that what I'm going to be doing is taking a couple weeks vacation in October, so that is the time that I'm going to be watching the movies, whatever that they are. But just to be on the safe side, make sure that whatever your suggestion is, it's on DVD now. That isn't something you think might be on DVD at that time, because they could always get delayed. Make sure that whatever it is that you're recommending to me is on DVD. Because I wouldn't want to go to the theater to see a movie twice in one day. That would be really expensive and time consuming. I just prefer not to. Rule number 3, the movies each have to be less than 2 hours. Longer than 2 hours, of course, some of them are great, but really I don't want to spend 5 hours or more watching the same movie. So each movie has to be less than 2 hours. If you're not sure whether or not the one that you want to recommend is that, go on imdb.com or a number of the different movie databases, whatever you can find, but IMDb is usually very accurate. Check the running time. If it's less than 120 minutes, you're good. So there's that. Also, I'd like to ask that there not be any documentaries here. Documentaries I hold to kind of a different standard than regular movies. It's hard to really say that documentaries are better or worse than feature films because they're just so different. Now, fake documentaries are okay, as are foreign films, animated movies, any sort of narrative genre involving screenwriting and actors and whatever. There are some obviously stage segments of documentaries, but really they don't count. So, if you'd please, I would appreciate that. One of the most important rules, of course, is that it be a movie that I have not already seen. If I've already seen it, I'm already going into it knowing what to expect, and that's not going to work. It has to be a movie that I haven't seen, and this could be difficult for a lot of people because since I see 150 to 200 movies per year, and that doesn't even make me a hardcore movie buff, there's going to be lots of people offering titles that I've already seen, but it's okay. What I'm going to do is, anytime you leave a text comment on this video saying, well, how about this movie, I will write you back. I will either say, no, I haven't seen that movie yet, so that will be one of the, candidates, or I've already seen that movie actually, so could you submit something else instead? And you can submit as many titles as you like until I get back to you with a response that says, no, I haven't seen that one yet, you're good. And what I need is 50 people giving me suggestions. 50 entries, no less than 50, okay? Now you've got 2 months until mid-October, so that should be plenty of time for every one of you to come up with at least one title that I haven't seen yet. And believe me, there's plenty of movies out there that I haven't seen, believe it or not. But I need at least 50. 45 might be okay, but I want at least 50, and ideally 53, because here's what I'm going to do. I can't watch all of them, so I'm only going to pick 5. And I'm going to pick 5 by breaking open this deck of cards right here and assigning each suggestion a playing card. I will then shuffle the deck, and I will select 5 cards, and those cards will correspond to the 5 films that I'm going to see for this contest. So, first we have a little lottery, whereby you submit a title, and then I pick 5 people at random to watch their movie recommendations. And then after that, I will make a video after watching each movie twice to tell you what I think of it, and then finally at the end of it announce which one I like the best out of all of them, and that person will be the winner. I also might do a viewer poll type thing whereby I poll the people as far as poll all my viewers as to which of the 5 was their favorite, and give a prize possibly to the person that wins that contest. But we'll see about that. That's going to be a while from now. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this in October, mid-October, so you have plenty of time to come up with titles, and I will, of course, get back to each of you with not only whether or not I've seen it or not, but also which card I will be assigning your particular suggestions. So, this is going to be exciting. Can't wait. Thanks very much for watching. Good luck to all of you, and I will see you soon. Take it easy.